Collect all the tools that you will need: brad nailer, cordless drill, drill bit set, tape measure, Phillips screwdriver, hex wrench, level, and a small speed square. First, check the opening into which the InvisiDoor will be installed to verify that it is plumb and level. Correct operation and appearance of the InvisiDoor requires that the opening be level and plumb. Also, verify that your opening has the appropriately sized finished opening height and width for the size of your InvisiDoor. Put the hinge plate into location and pre-drill pilot holes for the slotted holes. Install the screws and double-check the location of the pivot point. After any needed adjustments, pre-drill for the rest of the screws and install the screws securely. Hinge plate number 4 is attached to the jam header in the same way, but the 2 1/4 inch screws are installed into the round holes to securely fasten to the structural header. The InvisiDoor bookcase is designed to have mounting blocks installed on the top and bottom to build up the location of the hinges. Check the length of the screws to ensure that the screws will not go through the finished top or bottom of the bookcase. Put the hinge plate into location and pre-drill pilot holes for the slotted holes. Install the screws and double-check the location of the pivot point. After any needed adjustments, pre-drill for the rest of the screws and install securely. With all 4 hinges fastened, now it's time to hang the InvisiDoor. Carefully lift the bookcase into the opening and set the bottom hinge of the door onto the bottom hinge of the threshold. Align the upper hinge plates and thread the cap screw into the 2 upper hinges. Test the opening and closing of the door. After the bookcase door is hung and confirmed to function correctly with all the needed clearance, it's time to install the trim. The top piece of trim can overlay the face frame by any amount to give it the finished look you desire. The recommended amount of the vertical face frame that gets covered is 3/4 of an inch. The included support foot can be installed on most installations to provide an adjustable stop that also supports the weight of the swinging side of the door when it is closed. Thread the bolt into the bracket, hold the door in the closed position, and hold the stop in the desired location so the head of the bolt will rest in the recessed area of the plastic wedge. Mark the wedge's location on the threshold so you can use the peel and stick backing and the screw to install it. Close the door and mark the location of the bracket on the bookcase. Fasten the support foot to the bookcase. Test the support mechanism by opening and closing the door. The tension of the opening and closing of the door can be adjusted with the height of the carriage bolt in the bracket. Tighten both nuts against the bracket when you have the tension adjusted as desired. Install the cabinet doors if you've ordered them. Your new InvisiDoor is complete. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.